Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for a special edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A boxing recaps that I'm going to do from now on. So the whole of 2025, all the big boxing bouts, you're going to get recaps like this, people. And Oleksandr Usyk defeats Tyson Fury in rematch to remain number one in the heavyweight division. So I'll be getting questions from you lot in the chat. Obviously, be getting your opinions as well. But before we get into all that, big up to my bro Rants for the raid, because this was unscheduled. So shout out to my guy Rants every single time. That's my G, that's my bro right there. So everyone who's joined over from the raid, or whether you're here, whether you've just joined now, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. First and foremost, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. At That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you retweet, like from the Twitter, share from the Instagram. See it on the screen. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Road to 15K. Of course, if you're a member of the channel, your question will take priority. Same way, if you super chat, your question will take priority. But since it is a boxing recap, I will get to your question, people. I'll do my very best to. But any members' questions or any super chats do take priority. But first and foremost, let me give Usyk his plaudits. Gotta give Usyk his plaudits. I thought he won the bout. Did I think it was 116, 112? No. I had it 114, 113. I had it 7-5 to Usyk. I hit 8-4. A lot of them rounds was close. I think the first 4 rounds was very, very close. Because, like, I know even when I was watching on Sky Sports, they had it 10-10. Like a couple of the early rounds. I think there was those 4 rounds, and then it was round 8 or 9 that I was like, that could be a 10-10 round, or you could give it to Usyk, or you could give it to Fury. So I'm saying 110%. I thought the right guy won, but I didn't think they would give the bout to Usyk. I thought Fury was going to win on some majority decision, but props to Usyk. He's him. He's beat Anthony Joshua twice. He's beat Anthony Joshua twice. He's beat Tyson Fury twice. He's the number 1 heavyweight and fully deserves his plaudit, undisputed. He'll probably fight Dubois again, beat Dubois, and then it's on him. For those that are asking about the membership, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment, so check it out, people. Link is in the pinned comment for the membership. So I see Big T asking as well. And always with boxing, man, I see people in the chat already going overboard. Do I think it was a whitewash? No. Do I think Fury lost all 12 rounds or what? Or lost 10 rounds? No. It was a close fight, in my opinion. But the correct man work at one. Sorry, I had it 7-5, 8-4. I hear a draw. I hear. Do I hear a draw? Nah, I don't hear a draw. I tell a lie. But 7-5, 8-4. I hear 9-3, 10-2, 11-1. I'm not hearing. No, I'm not. Hate you saying a draw. Fast. You know what I'm saying? Big T, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate me being one of your favorite YouTubers. But always with boxing, like sport, a lot of over the top. Like I seen someone say in the chat, the heavyweight division's dead. No, it's not. Just because we now know who's the number 1 heavyweight does not mean the heavyweight division is dead. We'll still watch Usyk Dubois rematch. Fury AJ is still the biggest bout. So we could get that twice. You still have Dillian White. I'm trying to think of another heavyweight. You still got Dillian White who's in the mix as well. Just look at the top 10. It's exciting. And because of Saudi's involvement, you know what I'm saying? The Turk, is that what his name is? Is it Turk Al-Sheikh? Is that how you say it? I could be getting that wrong. We're going to get these bouts. So far from the division is dead. Fury should only retire if he wants to. Fury, Parker's in there too. Fury lost to the best heavyweight in the division. Like, there's no shame in that. He lost to the best. Usyk's the best heavyweight. Yeah, Turkey Al-Sheikh. That was it, as Madison. He's beaten Anthony Joshua twice. He's beaten Dubois. He's now beat Fury twice. He lost to Oleksandr Usyk. He's the undisputed heavyweight champion. He was undisputed at cruiserweight. The reason why I'm laughing, he's a generational great. There's no shame. It's like losing to Floyd Mayweather or losing to prime Mike Tyson or prime Muhammad Ali or George Foreman or Andre Ward, for example, people. So no, man acted like he got beat like by some prospect who's 5-0, or someone who's just fresh out the Olympics. But yeah, you gotta give Usyk his credit. Top quality, man. Because round 5, I gave to Fury. Clear. That was the first clear round in the fight, in my opinion. But then I didn't give Fury another round, I think, till like 9. I think Usyk won 6, 7, 8. And Don C said it in the chat, and someone else said it. He's the momentum killer. He is the momentum killer. As soon as he's on the back foot, whether it's in a round or he has a bad round, he rarely has bad rounds back to back. So he lost round 5, and then I think I gave him 6, 7, and 8. And clearly as well. Like, they weren't really, it was maybe one close round, but the other 2 he took clearly. So yeah, and in regards to people saying it's a bad, like people didn't like the fight, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for knockouts, this ain't the bout for you. That bout there is about the sweet science. You have 2 people whose boxing IQ is off the chart. 2 people box there too. Fury and Usyk, their boxing IQ is off the chart. They are 2 high level, high elite quality operators. So if you were expecting knockdowns and knockouts, that wasn't going to happen. Of course, there's fights like that out there, but I thoroughly enjoyed it because I enjoy the technical side of boxing. How did they figure each other out? How did they deal with each other? I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. Like, and we seen 2 greats, because they're 2 greats in my opinion. I think Tyson Fury is a great boxer. I think he'll go down in the Hall of Fame. He's already solidified, and it's the same with Usyk as well. Like, now they're both in the Hall of Fame in my opinion. Now they're both building. Now they're both just adding to the resume. So what does Usyk do next? Does he go? Well, Dubois jumped in the ring. Make that happen. Make that second bout. Make that second bout happen. Fury AJ has to happen. I tweeted that. Make Fury AJ. I want to see that twice. I was saying, I want to see that. Make that happen twice. The build-up will be phenomenal. And I think the fight, because of their styles, will be good as well. And there's dislike. Them 2 don't like each other like that. So I'm with it. I'm fully with it. People expected shit from the first fight. Yeah, man, like, they downloaded data. They spent 12 rounds together. They weren't going to go in there and make the exact same mistakes. They were both going to make adjustments, and both did. But yeah, Usyk cold. Let's let that be known. Usyk is cold, people. Big up. Usyk is cold, people. Let's not even dispute that. See what else you lot saying as well. Yeah, Fury won the first fight. I scored the first and second fights the exact same. 114, 113 to Usyk. And I believe one second, let me change the saying. Do this. Sorry, people. You lot continue to run up the likes as well. I thought the dark mode would be better on my eyes, but the light mode's better. There we go. Or do I prefer the dark mode? I have no idea. You know what? I do prefer the dark mode. Let me switch that back. It's because you can have dark mode and light mode on the StreamYard now. So I was just playing around with the settings. But yeah, where was I at as well, people? What was I saying? Yeah, you lot get any questions in? But 2 high quality operators. But Usyk's cold, man. Usyk cold. Now he's just adding to the resume. Does he beat Dubois? Yes. Then he probably retires unless another heavyweight pops up and gets a couple great wins and people go, oh, that's the next guy. But there's no way in hell that Fury should retire because of the loss. Now, if he wants to retire because he's like, I don't have it no more. But I think it'll be a travesty if we don't get Fury AJ. Despite who wins, I think Fury beats AJ too, because someone mentioned it in the chat. I still want to see it. I still want to see it because I think it'll be a great bout. And I think the build-up will be fantastic. You don't like stories? I love build-ups in boxing. I'm a fan of everything. It's kind of like how you look at wrestling. Like, well, I don't care for wrestling for the actual match itself. It's more the build-up and promos. And that's what that bout would be. And it's always great. You know what I'm saying? And that it's always great. Tried to tell Flawless years ago, Usyk has Fury's number. Hey, salute to, I called it wrong. I thought Fury would beat him. Salute to Usyk. Salute to Usyk. And big up to Big T, man, for becoming a member. Appreciate it, man. My guy. Appreciate it. Big up. Well, large up, man. Everyone locked in. You lot are absolute real ones as well. Black Diamond, why are you? What did Fury do that so many people hate him? What did I miss? Why did so many people dislike? I've seen a lot of this dislike for Fury. What did he do? What did he do that was so great that I missed something? I know his out the ring antics like rub people up the wrong way, but I ain't really too fussed about it. I had to talk about him solely as a boxer. Outside, like, he's not humble in defeat. Why? What did he say? Yeah, Black Diamond. I don't know what you're talking about, Black Diamond. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how you comparing Fury to Ten Hag. I'm lost. Ali says Usyk is the best in his generation. No one can chat to him. Absolutely, man. That I agree with. That I 110% agree with. I'm not saying he's a sore loser. He legit ran away. Who ran away? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so you're talking about his style in the fight. Sometimes you just have to respect Usyk, man. He tried. He was trying to win. He just couldn't get to him. He couldn't figure him out. He looked bamboozled. Why don't we give credit to Usyk rather than crash on Fury? Why you just say Usyk was that good? I don't understand. Like, give Usyk the credit that he deserves. Because he was hard to figure out in there. He was hard to hit. He was elusive. Oh, he ran away from the interviewer. Big T, you just got to be here for a long period of time on a regular and I mud you. That's how it is. Oh, he didn't do the interview and he just went. Fez. I hear that, man. I hear that. He'll do an interview in his own time. He's pissed rather than him say something crazy and then gets a ban or gets people's backups. I get that. I understand that. I get it. When he said he ran away, I thought he meant in the bout, but all right, cool. Yeah, Usyk definitely like one of the greats. Right, he beat Wilder fair and square, but shouts to, it's a shame that the Turk wasn't around earlier on, like 5-10 years ago. Just 5-10 years ago. Because boy, the bouts we could have got Fury, we could have got Wilder AJ twice. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, Max. He said something crazy. Like, and Fury's not the first boxer who's lost who thinks that he didn't lose. I ain't gonna hold that against him. Do I disagree? Yes. I ain't gonna hold that against him. Like, again, I've lost that to what Fury did that is so crazy. Oh, yeah, Crawford, my favorite fighter currently, Big T. 100%. Like, any Crawford bout, I'm there. But I don't want him to fight Canelo because they're trying to get my guy beat. Yeah, he didn't want to do an AJ on a loss and chat shit. His head's probably on Mars. His head's probably on Mars. Hey, Eli, long time, man. Long time. And yeah, Usyk too cold. Why don't we just give credit to Usyk? Give him all the credit he deserves for doing what he did to Tyson Fury twice. Because guess what? No one else in the division does that. I don't think there's anybody else in the division that beats Tyson Fury. Apart from him. He's the only one that does that. I don't think anyone else currently right now, you don't name me the top 10 is telling you. Yeah, I'm saying. Yes, Daniel, I know you've been saying this. Who hasn't been saying? Daniel, tell me. Who said Usyk isn't good for years? Who said that Usyk is not good? So I've never seen anybody say that. Please tell me. Who don't rate Usyk? I have not met anyone that said he's no good. From heavyweight, from cruiserweight. Please tell me. Yeah, Usyk was on smoke. Like, I'm lost. What don't pay attention to casuals? I even see no casuals say that, but don't pay attention to casuals. Well, I ain't a casual, but I'm not like a strict boxing head. Like, I'm in the middle. Like, I know more than the casual, but less than the experts. Like, I'm not fully invested. I'm not watching bouts week in, week out. Like, I watch the big bouts, watch some of the, like, you say medium? I'm saying, or smaller big bouts, if that makes sense. Like, I'll watch. Like, I'll wait up to watch a Crawford fight, no matter who Crawford's fighting. Like, that's what I'll say. If I'm a fan of you, I'll watch. Like, whoever Crawford's fighting. Like, I ain't missed a Crawford fight in years, type of thing. Like, I'm not just gonna watch Crawford Spence. I'll watch him versus an Ndongo, for example. Hey, big up Ravage. Good to see you in the chat. But yeah, I agree with you, Francisco. I think the fight was close too. Tyson, it was. Oh, Ali, that's a whole different thing in regards to the casuals saying it's a shit. But we know why casuals will say that, because casuals are not looking for boxing technique. They're not looking for chess matches. They're not looking for chess matches. They're looking for knockouts, which is fair. I hear that. That's fair. I understand that fully. I had Fury. I thought Fury would nick this one and we get the trilogy. No, Yardman will be going on after this. Let me Change that to 1. That'll be happening about a half an hour or so. About half an hour that will happen. Let me switch that up. You actually changed that 1 second. Did I change it to 1 already? No, I didn't. All right, let me do that. You'd send them man the link shortly as well. Hold up. Let me do that. While I do that, you lot continue to run up the likes as well. Let me set up that redirect now. Oh shit, you had it. Yeah, I didn't have it that wide, Eli. You had it 9-3. Fast. Yeah. Mitesha's subflawless just watch your stream with Yeah, because the news broke on Rashford. Like whilst we was on stream. Caught me off guard, man. Caught me. I couldn't believe it. You see the shock in my face. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? I was like, it's crazy. Big up breadwinner as well. Big up. I grew up on the greats. He never impressed me. Compare them to them days, limited boxer, Manty, Larry Holmes, Tyson, and them and their Fury is like people. Yeah, I hear that, but that's not the reason to crash on him. If you don't rate, he's not. Ten Hag is the point I'm making. The album lost Black Diamond. To call him Ten Hag is crazy. When he's the second best heavyweight in the division. But and him being the undisputed and beat Klitschko. But hey. Who wins AJ Fury if that fight was to happen next? I think Fury beats AJ. I think he beats him. Why are you talking about the Rashford news when he came out and said about the new challenge when the interview broke? Yeah, Usyk a bad boy. You know what I'm saying in that. Of course, Mitesh. Ganacho, yeah. Get out of here. And hey, man, I still got that number 10 shirt. You know what I'm saying? They got that number 10 shirt free, as I found out today. Rashford that's you, man. That is all set up for him to go Arsenal. Number 10 shirt vacant. Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Hey, what's up, everything clips? Big up, man. Big up, little bro. Hope you're good. Big up every single time. Where we at? What we doing here? People think Fury was, robbery. No, I don't think it was a robbery. I wouldn't say that. But boxers always think that. Boxers always think that. How often the boxers lose a major bout, unless it was like Crawford Spence, where it's like a stoppage in defense. They always think a close fight, they always think they win. What did Wenger say one day? Every man thinks they got the prettiest wife at home. Come on, man. What are we talking about? No one can't tell you your wife's not pretty. No one can't tell you your girl, like I'm talking long-term, not just the girl you see. No one can't tell you your long-term partner, girlfriend, wifey is not pretty. You ain't trying to hear it. You're not trying to hear that. No one can tell me that shit in the past. No one. That's what boxers are like. Like, I don't, like, Mike's, you laugh because it's true. Imagine Mike's, I try to tell you your girl ain't pretty. You ain't trying to hear that. From anybody. Your mom, sister, dad, brethren, cousins, whoever. That's what boxers, that is their mindset, because you have to have that one-track, tunnel vision mindset to box. You are cut from a different cloth to be successful at the highest level. You have to be. Like, it's not normal. I was saying, breadwinners, this is what I'm saying, because you might know what I'm talking about. Ain't no one trying to hear that. Man, I tell him he's not trying to hear that, especially because it's just happened. Now, he might go back and watch it and go, you know what? He got me. Yeah. Like Fury just didn't let his hands go. He didn't let his hands go enough. I don't know the punch numbers, but he didn't let his hands go enough. Yeah, you have to be stubborn, Mike's. It's an individual sport. You have to have a level of stubbornness. Yeah. Like Madison, as Madison, I don't know if you're in a relationship or presuming you've been on one in the past. Let someone try to tell you your girl's not pretty. You're not trying to hear that. No, you're not trying to hear it. Right? What do you mean? Huh? You're not trying to hear it. I'm not in the slightest. Usyk landed 38% of his punches. Fury only 25%. That goes to show how defensively sound both were. Fury landed 25% of his punches. Usyk only landed 38%. What's the average? Nah, no Mavs Clippers later on. Everything clips. No Mavs Clippers later on. I don't think Fury was gassed. I think Fury I think the body shots took its toll. I don't think we're giving enough credit for the body shots. And this is what I'm saying about giving, like, I don't think Fury was gassed because he was poorly conditioned. Body shots. Body shots, man. Someone tell me, how many body shots did Usyk land in the whole fight? Someone let me know. Like that, they take their toll. We just don't really see it too often in the biggest fights. Body shots. You don't really see that. Hey, big up Sai. He says, for me, it's an excellent fight. For me, 11 to 12 rounds changed the result. Usyk never gives chance to the opponent. Come back. He's a true king. Tyson Fury, F off. Furs. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Body shots. So when man are saying he's gassed, I don't think that's poor conditioning. Eli, am I lying, or was Fury better in the first fight? Close. You could argue, yes, but I think Fury was better in the first fight because Usyk was better in the second fight. So again, you have to just give credit, man. That's where it is. But it's close. I scored the two bouts the same. 114, 113 today, 114, 113 the first one. But it was close. The first 4 rounds could have all been 10-10s. Like, it was very, and then I think it was like around 8 or 9, I think, that was close. And then the others were pretty definitive. I hear a draw. I hear 7-5. I hear 8-4. I ain't really trying to hear anything else. But Sai, big up for the super chat as well, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, man, body shots, people. I don't know if enough people talk, and I am no expert. But trust me, one of you lot, go get punched in the stomach and see if you ain't gassed. I'm sure majority of people watching have played football. The ball's clotted you in your stomach. You can't breathe. Now imagine a 6'3" heavyweight like Usyk nailing. Well, hey yo, that was a pre-pause almost, but punching you to the body. Almost had a Steve moment there. That would have been crazy. You already know. Yeah, man, they wins you. But because you can't, body shots you can't see. So if someone's punching you in the face, you can get marks, bloody nose, eye swell, cuts, all etc. So it's visible. Body shots are not visible. Yeah, it was a close one, Max. I caught myself. Great defense. You know what I'm saying? I caught myself. I'm smart enough. I know what you lot are like. You know what I'm saying? You lot would have clipped it up, you jokers. That's what I'm saying. But body shots you can't see, so you don't get credit, but they work. Like I said, I'd love to see. If anyone knows where you can get punch stats, let me know. Drop the link in the chat. Yeah, don't see. I almost had a 16 out of 10 moment still. So it was mad. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I said nailed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. I didn't say that. Why are you wilding with that? Hey, why? That's a hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? I said nailed. That's what I said, but I stopped myself. I didn't finish the sentence. I was like, yo, this sounds kind of crazy. You trying to do all that? So I said, hey, how many likes are we on, you lot, while I'm just here waffling? See, Steven says it, liver shots. And if there's anyone who's boxed at any level, so wherever you've boxed for like charity in the UK, you can do it. My cousin boxed over here. I think it was for cancer. Or if you boxed amateur, or you sparred, or you Olympics, or you're semi-professional or fully professional, go get hit in the stomach. Go get punched in the stomach and see how you feel. And I think the body work took its toll, and you got to give credit to Usyk. But I don't think Fury did enough by letting his hands go. You got to throw more punches, man. You got to go. Because the fight, look, 116, 112. The fight was there for you. In the judges' eyes, I'm talking about. You step on the gas. Because Usyk stepped on the gas at the right moments. I don't know what the judges scored it in regards to round by round, but hey, we move. Flawless, people don't know from distance, but if we're close, we can see body shots are absolutely hard. Yeah, exactly. You can't just get punched in the solar plexus, liver, kidney, all unlike. And he's 6'7", so you a big target. Even when you play fight night, the commentator will say, "Oh, if your opponent's moving his head, go to the body. The body don't move." That's what it is. And Usyk can box. Hey, big up Cam as well. Canadian Cam, big up. So yeah, man, his ribs, and again, because they don't visibly marked, like swelling or a nose bust or your lips bust or cuts on your face, we don't take it into consideration. We don't take it into consideration. But give man his plaudits, man. Give that man his. That's what I'm about. You don't know I'm about giving people their flowers. Give Usyk his flowers. He is him. He performed top notch today and got the job done. Give him his credit. Give him his credit. That's what you gotta do. Give him his credit. Sorry, I'm just trying to these men. Just trying to man see who's about. And that's it. Give him his credit. Because he was cold today. And he did the business. That's why I scored the fight to him. That's why. Yeah, Usyk just elite boxer, just Eli, like you said, elite footwork, defense, offense, knows when to step on the gas, knows how to bounce back from a bad round. Because I think he lost round 5, and then I gave him 6, 7, and 8 round. So you lost round 5 convincingly. This is just my opinion, and then you won 6, 7, and 8, and I think I give you 2 of those free. No why. If you would have seen me on the watch along, I did a watch along for it on the playback. I did not get my plaits redone. I don't have braids. I got plaits. I need to get it. I'm getting the Mickey Mouse ears back anyway, so I'm gonna sort that out over this Christmas period. I need to get this trimmed as well after Christmas. But man's been live streaming literally all day, literally pretty much. The first break I took was after that bout, and I started at 12:30 on the City Villa game. So you lot missed out on all the watch. For those that don't know, we was live on the playback all day. We did City Villa, did 3 p.m. kickoffs. We did Palace Arsenal, Barcelona Atletico, and the Fury Usyk watch along. Literally all the way straight through, no breaks. We were just live on the playback the entire time. Big up to everyone that was tapped in though. I know some people was there the whole time, like Don C. Others joined and then left and then joined back, etc. But follow the Sarcasm City TV playback because that's where all the watch alongs going. I know it's the first time I've been on YouTube today, but I was on the playback the whole day, just back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, Atletico Barcelona was crazy. Atletico Barcelona, it was fire. I can't believe Barcelona lost it. Well, hey, we move. Can't wait for the Fury Joshua. Huh? Hey, now people like Fury Joshua still gonna be fire. Put it this way, I think Fury Joshua will be, just for the build-up alone, will be crazy. Just the build-up alone is going to be nuts, and their styles make for an entertaining bout. They do. They switched up this on StreamYard. Sorry, I'm just looking at the sides, people, in regards to the slides, and you got it on the side of the screen, and they've changed some stuff on StreamYard. I know you all don't care about the inner workings of StreamYard, but yeah, it was prime Simeone. It really was. Absolutely prime Simeone. Saying there. But yeah, Fury lost, man. Well, you lot continue to get your questions in. I pretty much give my thoughts on Usyk versus Fury. You want to get more questions in about that? Cool. Premier League, get any questions in as well. This is kind of like, well, it is a solo Q&A. So get your questions in, people. Whether it's about Arsenal putting 5 past Palace, City losing again, United play Bournemouth tomorrow, Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea could potentially go top of the league for a few hours or could potentially be top of the league at Christmas. Like, yeah. Yeah, Usyk, ridiculous his ability to step on his gas. Anytime he looks like he's in trouble or he's gassed, he always manages to bounce back. He has, like I keep saying, he has a bad round or he gets caught with a good shot. He has the ability to bounce back. Or he looks like he might be gassed, and then the next 2 rounds he's just on it. It's like, you gotta give him credit. Who you feeling for that central midfield position? Personally, I want Belieber over Edison. I've not watched Edison like that, but I am a fan of Belieber. I've watched him enough. United could be 2 points behind City tomorrow. Hope we handle business. We got to beat Bournemouth. We can't have another Nottingham Forest. We have to beat Bournemouth. I haven't, Eli. Not sports Q&A, but somewhat related to the subject matter you start. But I will do. I've just been rewatching other stuff. Like I watched Penguin. I'm currently rewatching Power. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm currently on. I've just finished season 2. It's 2. Why a believer? You're a joke, man. Why and why? It's a must win. Oh, yeah, definitely a must win. Without doubt, I must win that game against Bournemouth. Because we fucked up against Forest. I missed a big opportunity. Because where would we be with that 3 points? And we could add 3 points to that. But Manchester United Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to do the business. 110%. Yeah, man, Eli, I was like, you know what? I've been invested in this show for over a decade. Had to be. I gotta rewatch Power. So I just started rewatching it. Like I'm here waiting for Raising Kanan season 4. Waiting for the final season of Force. So yeah. That Mudryk attend the fight. He probably weren't in the squad. Probably weren't in the Chelsea. You don't play for Chelsea. How would you not? Yeah, you don't play for you lot. How would you not? Come on now. Yeah, maybe like 6 minimum right in the mix. But where would we have been if any of us had done what they were supposed to do and sat Ten Hag and hired Amorim in the summer and we got in 2 or 3 players of his? But hey, maybe we would have got a couple of attackers of his alongside what we got. Who knows? Who knows? But shout out to Amorim, my gaffer. Regardless of results. You think Arsenal can go on a run after today's performance, says A. Solomon? What's their fixtures? What is their fixtures? So they play Ipswich home, Brentford away, Brighton away. Potentially. I think they'll beat Ipswich. I think they'll beat Brentford as well. Brighton will be tough. They'll probably drop points there. Spurs at home, tough. Villa at home, tough. Wolves away. We don't know what Wolves are going to look like. And then they're into February, home to City. Yeah, interesting. That's what I'd say. Most surprising result so far this weekend. Let me see the results. I'll tell you now. It's a good question, Eli. Let me see the results, and I'll be able to tell you. Most surprising result this weekend. Probably Forest winning at Brentford. Even though Forest had a good side, Brentford got the best home record in the league and hadn't lost, so I'd say that. I expected Villa to beat City in terms of the result. West Ham, Brighton been on poor form. I expect, even though Newcastle were very good against Ipswich, I picked them 3-1. They won 4-0. And I thought Arsenal would beat Palace. I thought it'd be 3-1 and it ended up being 5-1. So Forest, Brentford. That's what I'd say. Nah, I haven't watched. What did Rant say? A reaction to the Spurs game. I know he's pissed by the title. 18 more likes, scales up to 100 likes, people. What are we doing? Scales up to 100 likes. What are we doing? Scales up to 100 likes, people. It says fair as you already know. Thoughts on your game against Bournemouth and what's the number one thing that concerns you behind this fixture? Our defensive lapses, because we've conceded a lot of goals under Amorim and it's not from us being defensively bad for large parts of games or continuously during games. Individual errors. Vast majority of our goals we've conceded under Amorim have been terrible individual errors. So whether that's a set piece and someone losing their man or the game against Spurs, we conceded 4 goals. All 4 goals were individual errors, especially 1, 2, and 4. Number 3 is just weak defending. But the first one from Bayern there, he's made 2 mistakes. He's pushed it out. Number 1, you don't push it. Push it out wide for a goal kick. Pushed it out right back into the danger area, and then you're not set for the second. The second one, Martinez lays it off for Kulusevski, and the fourth one, man scored from a corner. Never mind that. The Arsenal game, 2 set pieces. That's 6 of what? 6 of our last 7 goals we could score. The one against City, 8 set piece. So 7 out of our last 8. Forest. One was both were set pieces, correct? The third one was a very good goal. So when we're saying 10 out of 12, our last 12 goals we conceded the individual errors. This is ridiculous. Bodo Glint. What was the game scoring that? Was it 2-1? Onana gave the ball away. So that's 11 out of 13. Not Bodo Glint, sorry. Victoria Pilsen. Can't be giving away 11 goals like that across 4 games. Outrageous. How fucking outrageous. Question, Flawless. Why do you think Chelsea seem to have clicked, but United, who are a bigger club, haven't got it right yet? Because it's nothing to do with bigger club. It's about talent and having the correct manager. Chelsea have removed Maresca. Just look at Chelsea's team. They have a lot of talent. They also have a lot of talent in attacking areas, and goals win you games. I said this is why I had them in the top 4 from the start of the season. I said even if Maresca's terrible, on accident this team can finish in top 4 just because of the amount of goals they'll score. Poch was terrible, and they still bagged a lot of goals and still finished 6th. So if Maresca's half decent and he's proven to be better than that, that's why it clicks. They got the best midfield to me on paper in the league. If there's a better midfield than Lavia, Caicedo, and Palmer in the 10, let me know. If there's a better pivot than Lavia and Caicedo in the league, I've not seen it. Then you add in a Neto, you add in a Jackson, you add in a Sancho, add in Cucurella as well, who's playing well. You add in a Gusto and Maresca, who's performing well. That's why we don't have that, like United, in particular the top end. Our talent is not there first and foremost. We don't have talent. It's a skill thing. Yes, we have some good players, but all our better players, the vast majority of them, outside of Diallo, Maino, are defensive. That's why you rarely hear me criticize us from a defensive standpoint. And you even though we've been conceding goals, you haven't heard Amorim complain about us overall from a defensive standpoint. What's one of the first things he said? This team lacks physicality and athleticism. It's the first thing he said. He didn't even have a game or take a training session when he said that. This team lacks athleticism. One of the first things he said. And then what's he spoken about from the jump all the way up until now? Manchester United's attack. He's spoken about our players individually and spoken about them overall. This is why he's leaving Rashford. And he's not leaving 2 defensive players out of the squad. He's leaving 2 offensive players out of the squad. He's like, I'm tired of you, man. This is why he's chopped and changed and tried to figure it out. So, what are the positives from the Amorim era? Oh, plenty. One, we got a set system in place. That's added into it. I'm watching games and I'm repeating myself during games. I'm repeating myself in match reactions. I know what's going to happen now. So it's easier to get the best out of players because they're in a system and you can cover up their deficiencies. They're the positives right there. And he's doing everything I wanted, he's done plus more. So I have no complaints with him. I'm figuring out who don't work in his system, who doesn't work in the system, and who does work in the system. And he's not gone away from his principles. Everybody does, no matter who plays in whatever role, position, you do the same thing. I've seen Johnny Evans, Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez all play left-sided centre-back, and they all do the same thing. I've seen Diallo, Mazzarri, Dalot all play right wing-back. They all attempting to do the same thing. Now, the level of whatever needs to be done may be different because of the skill, but it's the same instruction. Lex said it on when we was doing the watching on for the Spurs games that I feel like I'm watching on repeat. I've seen you man do the same thing. So it's repetitive, which lets me know. And plus the way it's refreshing hearing him talk about the team because I know I'm not going crazy in regards to what's wrong with his team. Like I just mentioned about the athleticism. Do you believe Amorim will start dashing guys who keep costing your games? I think he'll continue to rotate. Yeah, because I don't think people say, because Troop said this to me, I'm back again, he should know his best 11. We don't have a best 11. I think we have a core 5-6 guys, but do Manchester United have a best 11? Absolutely not. No, we don't. We don't. You got to pick your core 5-6. So I think he'll drop players. This is why we're seeing Garnacho get dropped from the squad. This is why we're seeing Rashford get dropped from the squad. So I think he'll continue. Where else you lot saying? Where are we at? Let's see what's what. Flawless also speak of the fact that Chelsea got rid of the players that are toxic, harmful to the dressing room, Mount, Havertz, Sterling, Chilwell, as well as players that don't want to be here. We just got to get rid of players. Forget even players who are toxic to the dressing room. They're just not good enough. They're just not good enough. That's the problem. We have players who are not good enough. Simple as that. And people don't want to accept that fact. I accepted that from the start of the season. So you add in that we have players who are not good enough and an absolute awful manager at the start of the season. This is why I said we are not doing anything this season. Now with a good manager, I believe we can do something. I've said this. Go win the Europa League. Want to win that. I think we will. Carabao Cup, the manager set out his stall with his team selection, didn't want to prioritize it. Cool. That's my gaffer. Do I agree with it? No. I ain't going to argue him down about it. That's your decision. FA Cup, we'll see how meaningful it is to you in regards to your lineup against Arsenal. And the league we already know is important. Finish top 6. We won the Europa League, finish top 6. Cool. Adding results improving, adding getting more goals out of this team, adding in better defensive record, adding just being better overall, adding individuals improving as well. And I know exactly what I know, and I think he knows, and everyone can see exactly what Manchester United need. In terms of players, we are fully aware, everybody is fully aware of what Manchester United need, position-wise, and that's due to the manager. Because of his system we play, we can all see, oh, you know what? United need a left-sided centre-back. United need a left wing-back. United need a right wing-back. United need a central midfielder. United need another number 10, left-sided 10. United need a striker. Clear as day. Clear as day. Vastor, I think we win the Europa League, period. I've said this. Win the Europa League. If we don't win the Europa League, I'll be disappointed. I'll be genuinely disappointed if we don't win the Europa League. And yes, of course, Brian, you are right. 110%. It is. To Hey JT, ask Grant. I can't speak for another man. That's my bro. So if you have a question for him, you have to ask him. Because I can't talk for someone else. Because I wouldn't want someone to talk for me. That's what I say. But yeah, United is going. And I think people don't like me being positive about United and that, like, even if we lose a game. It's like, because I'm going to look at the positives. I'm going to criticize like I did. Check my match reactions. I've crashed on Manchester United many a times. But when I see good things, I'm going to say about the good things. Same way I'm going to talk about the bad things. I'm fair across the board. Good or bad. Flawless, let's say you're ruthless in the summer like I anticipate you all will be. Who do you think will help bring you to a top 4 team next season, and what profiles do you need to see go? Do you see you going for this summer? Just more pace and athleticism, because we have a distinct lack of pace, athleticism, and a distinct lack of attacking quality. Our attacking options are dreadful, like from an overall standpoint. From our overall standpoint, I think our attacking options are dreadful. Like, some of the worst in the league. Like, we probably bottom 5 in regards to the league in terms of attacking quality. And I had that striker 10s, even though we don't play with wingers, but striker 10s, attacking 8s, wingbacks. Dreadful. I think it's woeful. So that needs to be addressed. And I think once that's addressed in the summer, we'll be fine. And top 4 will be a gimme. And if we're in the Europa League, try and win it again. If we're in the Champions League, get these players up to speed being in knockout rounds again. Get to a quarterfinal. Maybe get to a semi-final depending on the draw. Domestic cups are always there as well. And it's about improving. And that's Amorim's first full season. Hey, Omar, big up, Flawless. How's your weekend? Good weekend, man. No complaints. No complaints. Good weekend, man. Shame Arsenal won. Well, I expected them to. But City lost again. So that's good. City lost again. Flawless, you won't be winning Europa League. It's not prediction, it's facts. Sorry to tell you, it's reality. Same way Trent's leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's not a prediction, it's facts. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to accept that side. But Trent's out the door. You know. That's why in 10 days, he can talk to a club for free and you lot can't do nothing about it. You lot can't do nothing about it. Big up Eli says, do you think you're making any moves in Jan? If what's it called? I think if the right player becomes available, I can see us doing a loan thing. Kind of like how we went and got a Veghorst, for example. I can see us doing that. I could see us doing that type of thing, 100%. Without doubt, something along those lines. Something along those lines. I cooked with what? I just call you Vas. Vas TV, big up. I cooked. What did I cook with? Call me crazy, but with a good transfer window in summer, I expect to try win the league. I'll not be happy with only top 4 next year. I think you are severely underestimating how bad the team is. in terms of going to try and win the league in a manager's first full season. We don't have Liverpool or Chelsea's quality. Our team right now, and even if you add to it, I don't think it's as good as theirs. Nah, I don't. Even if you add to it very well because of how far away we are. We literally, if you're talking winning the league, we need pretty much a whole new team. Pretty much. Yeah, Trent, they won't talk about it. Trent's a free agent. 1st of January 2025, Trent can talk to whoever he wants and get a move away. His contract runs out summer 2025. But Side don't want to admit that his boy is going. You know what I'm saying? It hurts him, I get it. Because he's convinced he's staying. I was like, all right, sure. I was like, sure he's staying. Bet. I don't want to call him Mawani. Do you see United ever getting anywhere close to a Fergie era flawless? You know I'm Liverpool. I'm born in the 1989. You man who ruined my childhood. Potentially, actually, no. I don't think we'll ever do the Fergie era with these owners that we have. Unless we stumble across another Fergie, which he's a once-in-a-lifetime manager, in my opinion, no. So I don't think we'll ever dominate like that. But do I see us being successful again? Yes. Just again, with Manchester United, people over-exaggerate things all the time. People always over-exaggerate stuff with Manchester United because it's Manchester United. Oh, this is the worst you've ever been. Nah, we've been relegated before, so it's not. Oh, this is the longest you've ever been without Premier League. No, it's not. This is the longest you've ever been without a European Cup. No, it's not. Just do your research. Just do your research. United have been relegated before. Like, do you worry about Amorim and particularly United's success if Ineos are the owners? Do you believe them to be? Of course, Prime, because I don't like Ineos. However, are they better than the Glazers? In regards to one aspect, they've shown me they are transfers. The business they've done transfers-wise, salute. Incomings, outgoings. If we can keep that up over the next 3-4 years in regards to transfer windows, I think we'll be all right. But I don't think we'll ever dominate with them. But is it a concern? Yes. I don't like the owners. Oh, yeah, we all know Trent's going Madrid. We all know Trent's going Madrid, man. We all know he's off to Madrid. I'm saying everyone knows it, apart from Sai and a few Liverpool fans that are trying to hold on. Well, I get it. Big up, Sai. Says, question flawless. People telling me City will spend in January, but they need 7 to starting players, 11 players, not bench. And I think they'll bring in 2 players and finish 5th and 6th. Yeah, I hear that. Trust me. I get what you're saying. They need a lot of starters. They need a lot. Dad's asking me about Rodgers or Cunha Rodgers. What puts me off with Ineos? The whole Ten Hag thing. The whole Ten Hag scenario. Sacking him. Oh no, agreeing to get rid of him. The piss poor attempt to replace him. Tuchel being the number 1 option. Having no backup to Tuchel. Then going back to Ten Hag and giving him a new deal. Then giving Bruno a new deal. Then the piss poor start to the season. Then not sacking him. Then international break. First one comes along, not sacking him. We continue to perform poorly and results are terrible. Still not sacking him. Second international break happens. Still don't sack him. They're all at Villa Park. We draw the game. Still no sacking. Big meeting in the 3rd international break. Still no sacking. We then have a couple games. Still no sacking. And then we lose to West Ham and they sack him. And there's plenty more, but just the Ten Hag thing alone absolutely stinks. Absolutely stinks. Not sure about Rashford. Not sure whatsoever. I'm not sure. But anyways, people, we're going to close out. We're going to redirect over to the Yardman Show Premier League podcast. I'll be there with Lex and Kaneki. Javon's not about, but shout out to Javon each and every time. Make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Big up to everyone on all the audio platforms as well. And Tavas TV says, so if you never lost against West Ham, would he still be here? You know what's crazy? I think he would be. No, because I think he would have lost eventually. But if we would have won that game, which we should have, I don't think they sack him after that. Which is a problem in itself that you're doing it on a game-by-game basis. When you've already established from last season, he wasn't good enough, which is why you tried to replace him in the summer. Which lets me know you don't really have too much of a clue in regards to what you're doing with this managerial thing. But hey ho, here we are. I hope we win tomorrow too, Bandulu, man. Tomorrow too. But yeah, see, Vast TV, you got it. Others can't realize, like, I have to expel that out for some people, but you got it by just me saying what I said there. But I'm not a fan of them. They did a deal with the Glazers. That you did a deal with the Ops. No, like that's what it is. You know what? Before you go flawless, if United had beaten West Ham, when would he have been sacked? Probably the next time we lose, Prime. Whoever we played after West Ham. Probably whoever we played after West Ham. Outrageous it's on a game-by-game basis. Big Manchester United, and you're doing it on a game-by-game. What in the Ryan 16 out of 10 decision-making is that emotional? Now looking at things on a whole, like what's going on. And in the fact, all the records this manager had broken beforehand, and then, yeah, all right. It was a full sale. 100% Ali. Full sale. Without flipping doubt. A full sale. Over the moon when he got sacked. I could have backflipped and cartwheeled when he got sacked. Loved it. It was great. Hopefully Xerxes starts tomorrow. He's impressed me the last couple times he's played. Played with more intent, more purpose, more pace to his game. He's been much more positive on the ball. And that's not just because he scored, just in general. But hey, we move. What do I know? I'm just here giving my opinion. But again, love to everyone that's locked in. Hey, Eli, good to see you back in the chat, man, because it's been a minute, so it's good. Big up to everyone. Big up to Sai for the super chat. Big up Sai for the super chat. Appreciated. Big up to Big T as well, who became a member of the channel too. So shouts to you, Big T1. Big up. Big up to Sai for the super chat. Big up again to Rants for the raid as well. Let me start this Yardman show as well. So we're going to redirect over to the Premier League podcast Yardman edition. So as soon as you land, hit the like button. You should already be subscribed. So hit the like button. Get any questions in already. So love to everyone that has locked in. This has been Sports Q&A Boxing Edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in and see you lot in a couple minutes. So